Howdy, boys and girls. I'm Cowgirl Jan, and yee-haw! We're gonna have some fun today. Boys and girls, I picked a letter from the alphabet today. It's the letter T. T stands for tiger and for tails. See how this tiger has kind of a long tail, doesn't he? Let's sing our ABC song, and when we get to the letter T, everybody point to the T with me. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, or P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Ah. I could hear you singing. That was real pretty. Yeah. Well, today my program is about tails and tails. There's two meanings to the word tails. Now I'm going to show you the first kind of tails. It's spelled a little different than the other kind. This kind of tails is spelled T-A-I-L-S. And it means like a tiger's tail, or a dog or a cat's tail. The other way that you can spell tails is like this. T-A-L-E-S. This kind of tails means like a story. Yeah. And I got a great little story for you today. Woo, I think you're going to like it. It's all about me and my ranch and a little critter who lives on the desert. Here we go. Once upon a time, a long time ago, on my ranch, where I got cows and pigs and chickens and goats, ducks, I'm always taking care of my animals on my farm, but one day, boys and girls, a little critter, a baby rattlesnake, crawled right onto my ranch. He was about this long. And that little rattlesnake had a story, and it goes like this. That little rattlesnake got upset one day, and he started crying. He cried all day, and he cried all night, and he cried all day, and he cried all night, and he said, Wah! You know why he was upset? Because he didn't have a rattle on the end of his tail. And he said, I want a rattle. My sister's got a rattle. My brother has a rattle. My mother's got a rattle. And my daddy has a rattle. And I want a rattle. Well, all the other snakes got tired of him crying, so they got together for a big meeting. They all got in a circle out on the desert to figure out how to get that baby rattlesnake to stop crying. Finally, the oldest rattlesnake, old Grandpa Rattlesnake, who was very wise, thought of an idea, and he said, I think we ought to give the kid his rattle. Then maybe he'll learn he's not old enough to take care of it. And maybe I can get some sleep. Give it to him. So they did. When baby rattlesnake got a rattle on the end of his tail, he was so happy, he did little rattlesnake song and dance. And it went like this. Ooh, I love my rattle, I shake it every day. Ooh, ooh, I love my rattle when I run and play. Ooh, ooh, I love my rattle, I love that rattle sound. Ooh, ooh, I love my rattle when I'm crawling on the ground. Ooh, that baby rattlesnake crawled out onto the desert. Now rattlesnakes don't have feet and legs like we do. So he crawled on his belly till he came to a big bunch of bushes out on the desert. And he hid behind those bushes, and he waited for a critter to come by. The first critter that came by was a jackrabbit. That jackrabbit, I'd say, was about this tall, boys and girls. You see, jackrabbits are a lot bigger than regular rabbits. Well, when that rabbit came hopping close to them bushes, baby rattlesnake jumped out and shook his rattle hard. And it scared that jackrabbit so bad, he jumped up into the sky so high that he never came down again. That was fun, said baby rattlesnake. So he hid in the bushes and he waited for another critter to come by. This time it was something that moves real slow. Can you guess what it might have been? Oh, I think I heard somebody say turtle. That's right. And the old turtle moved like this. Finally, it took him a long time, but he got to the bushes where the baby rattlesnake was hiding. And when the turtle got close, baby rattlesnake jumped out and shook his rattle hard, and that poor old turtle just flipped right over on his back, on his shell, and he said, "Help!" "This is so much fun," said baby rattlesnake. He crawled back in the bushes and waited for another critter. Well, this time it was a happy little prairie dog that came by. Oh, they're cute little things. And the prairie dog was so happy, he was singing the prairie dog song. And it went like this. I am a prairie dog. I live in a hollow log. I run on the desert all the day. I am a prairie dog. I live in a hollow log. I love to run and play. Hooray! When he got close to the bushes, baby rattlesnake stuck out and shook his rattle hard. And that poor prairie dog was so scared, he started running in circles, round and round and round. My friends, I got a friend who rode their horse by that same spot just last week. And that prairie dog was so scared, he's still out there by them bushes running in circles. Poor little thing. Well, the day was just about over and the sun was dropping in the sky. And baby rattlesnake said, "Well, I guess I better get home. Oh boy, this was a fun day." When he got home, he told his mother and his daddy and his family all about how he had scared critters that day and how much fun it was. And his mother said, "Baby rattlesnake, you should not use your rattle to scare other critters. It's not nice." But baby rattlesnake didn't listen. That night he went to bed, had a good night's sleep, and in the morning, baby rattlesnake got up and he said, "Mama, where's that path where the people walk out on the desert?" And she said, "Well, the path is down by the pond near the big tree." "Okay, Mama. See ya." And baby rattlesnake took off again, slithering across the hot sand on his belly till he got to the pond by the big tree. There he saw a holler log, so he crawled inside the log and he waited for a person to come by. He had to wait a long time, boys and girls, but finally a cute little boy came walking down the path. Now this little boy had just had a birthday. Ain't that nice? And for his birthday, he got a cowboy outfit. Oh, fancy boots that were red and shiny. He had a red hat like I'm wearing and a red scarf. And he was so proud of his cowboy suit. And he was walking down the path, and when he got close to the holler log, guess what happened? Baby rattlesnake jumped out and shook that rattle hard, and that little boy said, "Ah!" And his boot came right down on baby rattlesnake's rattle, broke it into a billion, zillion, million pieces. It was scattered all over the path. Well, baby rattlesnake was upset. He got a going and he slithered all the way home on his belly, crying and crying as hard as he could. And when he got home, he said, "Mama, a little boy stepped on my rattle and broke it all to pieces." Wah! Well, his mother said, "Baby rattlesnake, I told you, you should never scare others with your rattle. I hope you've learned your lesson." Baby rattlesnake said, "Yes, Mama, I have learned my lesson. And when I get older, like a teenager, like my brothers and sister, well, you know what? I'm going to take good care of my rattle then. I'll never use it to scare people or critters. I promise." Well, boys and girls, that night, baby rattlesnake curled up with his mama and daddy. Ooh, they wound themselves all around him, and they held him tight. And baby rattlesnake knew he was loved, and he felt good about himself because he learned that it isn't nice to be mean and scare other people. And all the rattlesnakes lived happily ever after. Yee-haw! I love a happy ending, don't you? Let's do some magic today. How's about doing my magic pan trick? It's a humdinger. Here's my magic pan today, boys and girls. I made pancakes in this morning for breakfast. Then I washed it up real nice and clean, and it's empty as can be. And we are going to put some magic sparkles in this pan. Taking off the lid. All right, we're going to pour them in. Here they go. Now we're going to put the lid on this pan. And I'll get my magic wand. Don't you love the star on my magic wand? Me too. All right, let's all count to 3 together. And for magic words, let's say giddy up. Giddy up is a word that I have to say to get my horse to go when I'm a-riding him. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, giddy up. Good, I could hear you saying the magic word. Let's see if we got anything. What? Get out of town. It's adorable. Look what we got. What is it? That's right. It's a little old horse. Looks just like my horse Ginger that I have on the ranch. And look, all them magic crystals are gone. You kids did a great job. Hey, let's talk a little bit about this horsey's tail. Can you see it? It's kind of silky feeling. Yeah, horses' tails are kind of long and silky, and they use their tails to kind of swish back and forth to keep all the flies off their legs. Yeah, and did you know that horses wear shoes? They do. They don't wear boots like I do or tennis shoes like you kids. I'll show you their shoes. Horses' shoes look like this. Ooh, it's hard. It's made out of metal. Well, you know what they do with these shoes? They put them on the bottom of the horse's foot, and it's got little holes in it, and they just nail that little shoe right onto his hoof. Doesn't hurt him none, 'cause a horse's hoof is real hard, kind of like a toenail or something. And then this protects a horse's feet when he's walking across a hot desert. Yeah, it's good that they can wear these shoes. And some people believe that a horseshoe can bring you luck if you take the horseshoe and hang it upside down over the door of your barn or your house. I think I'll put this right up on my barn door, right above it, and it'll bring me some good luck. Don't you think? I bet it will. Let's do another trick. Oh, here's my little bag trick, buckaroos. Isn't it cute? I'm going to pull out a scarf. You tell me what color it is. What color is it? That's right. Blue. Blue like, oh, I see a little boy out there with blue eyes. Pretty eyes. We got another scarf. What color's this one? Yep, red like my hat. What color's my scarf? Yeah, red. Oh, and there's another one. What color's that? That's right, yeller. Yeller like the sunshine. All right, buckaroos. Now, I'm going to show you this bag is empty. Turned it inside out. Nothing in there, is there? Nope. Let's put them scarves back in. Yeller, yeller, kiss your feller. Red, red, go to bed. I like to make rhymes. Blue, blue, how are you? All right, now I got my wand. This time, friends, let's count to 3 together, and this time let's say yee-haw, because that's what cowgirls and cowboys say. 1, 2, 3. Yee-haw! Good. All right, let me hit her 3 times. That was 3. Good for me. Let's see if anything changed. Oh, I see something different. Look at that. Do you know what this is? I'm going to lay this bag down for a second. It is a flag. Do you know this flag is the flag for the state of Arizona, where we live? And the red and the yellow at the top is supposed to look like the beautiful sunset. Yeah. And at the bottom, there's blue, like the water that's in Lake Pleasant. And in the middle, there's a star. We call that color copper-colored. Yeah. Back in the old days, buckaroos, people used to go down in these mines. They're like caves in the ground, because that's where copper was. And then they'd dig out the copper, bring it up on top of the ground, and they'd make stuff out of it. Did you know pennies are made out of copper? That's right. And let me show you. The little bag is all empty. You turned them 3 scarves into our Arizona flag. I gotta give you a round of applause. Good job. Ooh, I got an idea. Let's do that rope trick I love so much. I hate to admit it, boys and girls, but on my ranch, yes, sometimes I got to take a piece of rope and tie an animal down to the fence or something so he won't run away. I can't have him running away, can I? No. So we're going to take this rope and we're going to say some magic words. Repeat after me. Everybody say light of day. Good. Now say dark of night. Okay. Now say make this rope. Now say lay straight and tight. Good. Oh, my stars and my buttons, you did it. It's laying straight and tight. Oh, you're magical. Good job, everybody. Yee-haw! That was a humdinger. That means a good one. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Oh, out on the desert, beautiful wildflowers grow in the spring. Yeller and pink and Oh, they're gorgeous. I picked a few flowers today, right off my ranch, but they're pitiful. Think you can help me make 'em bloom? Let's give her a try. I tell you what, I'm a-getting my wand. Let's all count to 3 and say, bloom, flowers, bloom. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, bloom, flowers, bloom. Nothing happened. What do you think we did wrong? Oh, that's right. That is right. I heard somebody say, maybe we didn't say the right magic words. We need to use some good manners. Oh, it's important for everybody, especially cowgirls and cowboys, to use please and thank you. This time, you help me out. Let's make magic fingers together. Can you do that? Yes, you can. Now, this time, we're going to say bloom flowers, please. Let's say her 3 times. Here we go. Bloom flowers, please. Bloom flowers, please. Bloom flowers, please. You did it. And look how beautiful. Pink and purple and red. Just like the beautiful spring flowers on the desert. I love them. Thank you, boys and girls. Tell you what, let's do another magic trick. I know, the big bag trick. Woo, that's a good one. Let's see what's in this big bag. Hey, just for fun, look at the difference. Little, big. Big difference, right, in size. Well, there's something green in here. Yeah, green like leaves and grass. So I'm going to lay it right there. Anything else in here? Nope. I'll show you. I'll turn it. See? Nothing in the bag. Let's put this here green scarf back in, kiddos. And this time, we're going to count to 3, and for a magic word, we're going to say zippity-doo-dah. Can you say that? I bet you can. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Zippity-doo-dah. Oh, I felt a good vibe. I bet something... Oh, my stars, and oh, it's creepy. Look what we got. Yeah! It's a lizard. Oh, he feels real gushy like he's been eating flies. And look at the tail on that lizard, boys and girls. I'll tell you something. Did you know that some lizards, if they get their tails chopped off or something, they can grow a brand new tail? Yeah, it's true. Ew, and I'm going to put him down because he makes me feel creepy. And I'll show you, the bag is empty. You did it again. Give yourself some applause. Yeah. Oh, and boys and girls, speaking of tails, what's that? Yep, it's a coin. Now, did you know that a coin has 2 sides? Yes, you did. But did you know that one side of a coin is called heads? It's got a little president's head on it. Yeah. So that's the head side. And on the other side, they call it the tail side of the coin. And they use this to do coin tosses. That means like if someone's going to have a big football game, the referee takes a coin and he asks one team what they want, heads or tails. And a football player says, I'll take heads. That means the other team gets tails. Then when he flips the coin, let's see if I can do it. He says, it's tails. And that means that the team who had tails gets to start the game. Something else to know about coins. They got a heads and the tails. Yeah. Well, little buckaroos, I think it's time. I want to show you some critters that crawl out on the desert by my ranch. I'm going to give you a clue. This first critter was in our story, and he moved real slow. That's right, a turtle. And here he is now. Yeah, isn't he cute? Look at his pretty shell. Let's look at his tail. It's hardly there. It's so tiny. See, turtles have tiny tails. And then if they need to hide from something that might eat them or get them, they curl up inside their shell. And that tail's so tiny, it doesn't get in the way. So it fits right under the shell real nice and neat. Yeah. I call him Tommy Turtle. Everybody say, bye, Tommy. Bye, Tommy. I'm going to put him down gently. There we go. Oh, I got another critter that was in our story. What critter in the story jumped up so high he never came down again? That's right, the jackrabbit. Well, this isn't a jackrabbit, but it's a cute little cottontail bunny in the same family. Yeah. He's soft, boys and girls. And look at his tail. It's fluffy, like a little cotton ball. Isn't it cute? And on the desert, some of the bunnies are brown. Most of them are brown, but they all have a little white on their tail. And when they're running away, it's like a little flag showing their friends which way to follow them. Yeah. Get along now, little critter. Here's another one. Oh, yeah. Here it is. This is the other critter that was in our story. What critter was so scared of baby rattlesnake that he ran in circles? That's right, you were listening. The prairie dog. Isn't he cute? Let's look at his tail. There it is, kind of cute. I'd say that's a medium-sized tail, wouldn't you? And he uses his little tail to wiggle when he's happy, and it droops down when he's sad. That way the other prairie dogs know how each other's feeling. Can you wave goodbye there, little friend? Bye-bye. All right, get along, little doggy. He's not really a doggy, but cowboys and cowgirls call cows doggies. Did you know that? Yeah. Or other critters, just kind of an affectionate name. Oh, what's this? This was not in our story today, but these are wild burros that run on the desert. Yeah. He's pretty. He's got big brown eyes. And these wild burros, or donkeys, have long, skinny tails with the little hair right on the end. And like the horse, they use their tails to swish the flies off them. Yeah. And he says, ee-haw, ee-haw. Bye-bye now. Oh, boys and girls, here's another critter. Woo! Don't get too scared of this one. It's big, it's creepy. Are you ready? Look. Oh, my goodness. It's a spider, that's right. Do you know how many legs a spider has? Yeah, 8. 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these 2 things are kind of like little antennae. Yeah. And oh my gosh, this is one of the scariest spiders we have here on the desert. Yeah, it's called a tarantula. See this big sack up here on his back? Believe it or not, that's kind of like where his tummy is inside. Yeah. And these little hook things on the back are called spinnerets. And that's where the stuff comes out that the spider spins his web with. Now, buckaroos, if you ever see one of these critters, do not touch them. Do not try to pick them up. They can bite you. And then they can make you sick. You don't want to get sick, right? No. So leave this critter alone. Yeah. Let's get rid of him. He doesn't really have a tail, does he? There's a desert critter that doesn't even have a tail. Let's see what... Oh, look at this desert critter. This is a tricky one. Anybody know what this could be? It kind of looks like a pretty decorated rock or something, doesn't it? But it's not. It's a critter. Do you give up? Nobody knows what it might be? Nope, not another kind of turtle. Guess I'll tell you. First, I'll show you. This critter is curled up inside his shell. He must have gotten scared of a coyote or something. But now he's a-coming out. There he is. Oh, his head popped right out of there. Ooh, he's got kind of a pointed face. He's called an armadillo. Yeah, an armadillo. Oh my gosh, has a pointed tail. Take a look at that tail. A real armadillo has scaly tails and scaly skin, kind of like a snake, and it's very pointed. Ooh, you're a cute little feller, but kind of creepy too. I'm getting rid of him, boys and girls. Armadillos won't hurt you, though. But here's something that could hurt you if you got too close. So never pick up one of these, my friends. Ew, what's that? That's right, it's a scorpion. Now, this scorpion can shoot some poison stuff right through this big tail of his on the top. That's a crazy-looking tail, isn't it? There's sure a lot of different kinds of tails. And this scorpion can catch critters and things in his front claws, and then he stings them with his tail, and then they can't get away. Yeah. Let's see what other critters I got to show you. Oh, I got one more critter I want to show you. What was our story about today? Of course, baby rattlesnake. Well, this is like a mama rattlesnake. Ooh, it's big, my friends. It's long. Ooh, look at that. Psst. They have big tongues. They like to hiss. Yeah. And on the end of their tail, of course, is a rattle. There it is. I'm going to shake it. See if you can hear it. Did you hear it rattling? If you saw one of these rattlesnakes out on the desert, it would be much louder than that little rattle was. Yeah. And if you ever hear a rattle out on the desert, run the other way. Because if a rattlesnake bites your friends, oh, just like that spider or scorpion, it can make you sick. Yeah. That is the most interesting tail I've ever seen. Something else that's out on the desert isn't a critter that has a tail, but we got a lot of these on the desert. I wonder if you kids can tell me what that is. That's right! Oh, you knew. That's a big word. It's called a saguaro. Saguaro cactus. They got lots of big arms that stick up, and they got lots of long stickers on their arms. Yeah, so don't touch them either, kids, or you'll get stuck with a little needle. Oh, it hurts. But they're kind of a pretty cactus, aren't they? Yeah. And something else that grows here in Arizona, it's a plant. It has a tail. No, I'm not kidding you. Look at this. Have you ever seen one of them? That's called a cattail. Yeah. Usually you see cattails growing around water and stuff like that. And they're called a cattail because this brown part here, oh, it's so soft and fuzzy. Kind of looks like a brown cat's tail. Yeah. I think cattails are real pretty. Yes, I do. Oh, and I wanted to tell you about this, my friends. Does anybody know what this is? It's called a rain stick. It's called a rain stick, and I'll show you why in a minute. But it's a cactus. It's a piece of cactus that's been dried till it's hard like wood. And then Native American Indians love making these. They paint it real pretty. See the orange and green, make it real pretty colors, white, red. And then after the paint dries, they fill it inside with little pebbles. Pebbles are like little rocks. And they seal up the end, and then the rain stick is finished. And a rain stick can sound like rain. Are you ready? Got to put on your listening ears. I'm going to turn this upside down, and you'll hear the rain sound. Ooh, it's raining hard. Now the rain stopped. Doesn't that sound like real rain, boys and girls? I think that is just so exciting that they could do that. We're going to do one more little magic trick or two before I leave today. Oh, the desert is hot, especially in the summertime. And I get hot on my ranch, boys and girls. So last summer, I went and got me a fan. Yeah, it's the kind of fan you can hold in your hand. If I'm riding my horse Ginger and I get real hot, I just pull out my beautiful fan. It's beautiful because it's rainbow colored. Let me show you. Oh, no. Gosh. Oh, shucks. My fan is busted. I bet you I broke it last night when I sat down in my rocking chair here by the fire. I sat on it, boys and girls. Hey, I got an idea. Do you think you could help me fix it with magic? Let's give her a try. We're getting good at it. Tell you what, let's count to 3. And for magic words, we're going to say, yippee-i-o-ki-yay. That's a cowboy saying. Remember, it's yippee-i-o-ki-yay. Count to 3 first. 1, 2, 3. Yippee-i-o-ki-yay! Good. Oh, I hope we fixed it. I want you to see its beautiful colors. I can't even look. Tell me if we fixed it, boys and girls. Did we fix it? We did. Oh, you are so good at magic. Oh, that's a lovely breeze. Just like I feel out on a cool day on the desert. I bet you know your colors. Let's see if you know them. What color is this? Yep, purple. Yes, green. Ooh, what color is that? Oh, that's a pretty dark blue, isn't it? How about this color? Girls like this color. It's pink. And what color's this? Yep, yellow. Yes, that's orange. And last, we got a purty color like my hat. Red. Good job, buckaroos. Oh, you're so good at magic. We're going to do one more. One more magic trick for the road. There's so many pretty colors out on the desert. Do you like to color? Sure you do. Brought my coloring book. I'm showing you something. None of the pictures are colored. But by golly, I bet we can color them with magic. Everybody close your eyes and think of your favorite color. I thought of purple and red. Those are my favorite. Shout out your colors you thought of. Oh, I hear green, yellow, orange, black, white, gray, brown. Good. Green. Pink, yeah. All right. I think I heard just about all of them. Now, this is really important. Everybody, I want you to take your hand, put it by your head. Now, pull the color out of your mind you thought of. Even if it's more than one, just pull them on out. Now, when I say giddy up, you're going to throw them at my coloring book. Get ready, get set, giddy up, throw them bunch in. Yeah, that's good. All right, now. I'm going to use my wand and I'm going to use magic words. We're going to count to 3 and we're going to say, whoa! That's what I say when I want my horse to stop. 1, 2, 3, whoa! All right, let's see if we colored them. Yippee-yi-yo. Ah, we did. Look at them beautiful colors. You stayed in the lines just fine. I'm so proud of you, boys and girls. But when I get in the mood later today, I like to take out my Mother Goose coloring book, 'cause it reminds me of when I was a little girl. I loved Mother Goose. Her rhymes and such. So I need your help. When I say go, I want you to pull the colors you put in right back out and throw them on the ground so I can color later. Get ready. Get set. Go. Pull out all them colors. Oh yeah, throw them down on the floor. That's good. All right. Ooh, it's getting thinner. Think we did it. All right, everybody, we're going to count to 3. And this time, we're going to say horses. I love horses, don't you? Yeah, they got pretty silky tails. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Horses. Very good. Let's see if the colors are gone. I hope I have got pictures back without color, because I want to color today. Oh my gosh, my golly. Oh my. You made the pictures disappear, you little buckaroos. Now you're going to have to help me again. I need some pictures to color, right? But you're so good at magic. I bet you can make pictures appear. Let's try it. All right, this time, everybody, when I say go, throw in some black lines and pictures. 1, 2, 3, go. I'm throwing in black lines with you. And pictures, nursery rhyme pictures, just like I used to like when I was a little cowgirl. All right. Oh, I think that's good. All right, everybody, we're going to count to 3. And this time, we're going to say tails and tails, 'cause that's what the story was about today. All right? 1, 2, 3. Tails and tails. Good. Oh, I hope them pictures are back. I'm in the mood to color. Oh, please be back. Please be back. Please be. Oh, I'm nervous. They're back. Oh, my friends, I love you. You're the best. Well, buckaroos, it's about time for me to get on my horse, ride on out there on the desert, and do some of my chores. But before I go, I don't know if you know this song, but I'm going to sing it for you. And if you know it, sing along. When cowgirls or cowboys say goodbye, they say, happy trails. And the little song goes like this. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails. I love you.